I've decided to do my informative speech on Hurricane Katrina. In 2005, a lot of people lost their lives, homes, jobs, families, and friends. I was in 9th grade. I met this girl named TT. She was from New Orleans. She had informed me that a lot of her family members and friends had passed away, and she lost her home, her school, her friend, due to Hurricane Katrina. I have an aunt that lives there. She's been living there since I was in kindergarten. And I used to go every summer to New Orleans to visit her. And she would show me around. I've been to the French Quarters. I've been everywhere. It's a beautiful city. Hurricane Katrina hit, and the levee broke, flooded the whole city. And a lot of people lost their lives, homes. A lot of businesses were lost. I wanted to inform everyone on how Hurricane Katrina affected me personally, due to the fact that I've met people from New Orleans that's gone through it, and I have family members that went through it. My aunt evacuated probably say 2-3 days before the levee broke in New Orleans, and she came back to her hometown, which is Panama City, where she's from, and she stayed about a week with us, her family, and she went back to her home being roofless, her floors flooded, side of her house was missing, but we really wasn't mad or hurt about the whole situation, due to the fact that she knew people who had lost their whole homes, their families, and friends. So we just figured that to be lucky that she still had her home intact. I used to go to New Orleans every summer. Stayed about 2 weeks. I went back the summer after the hurricane, and she took me around places, showed me a lot of places that had been abandoned, had been damaged, had been flooded, had been torn down by Hurricane Katrina. I remember seeing a mall that had boards all around it. I remember seeing neighborhoods that had been evacuated. There was no homes. I particularly remember seeing this one home that had helped me written on the roof in paper, or it was paper or sheets or something. It was white, visible enough so a helicopter or someone on the road could see it. And it kind of made me think of everyone who was still stuck and stranded in New Orleans during all this, who couldn't leave. People that was in the dome that had to sleep there nights after nights. And it kind of touched me, made me really sit back, think, and wonder how a lot of us are lucky that we didn't go through that. Because now, look back, yeah, that was 7 years ago. But in 2005, it was a very big deal. A lot of people lost a lot of things, and a lot of people lost a lot of family members that they would never get back, due to the fact of natural cause. So I just kind of wanted to inform everyone that's watching this about Hurricane Katrina and how she affected more than just people in New Orleans. She kind of affected the whole world, and not as in just, I feel sorry for New Orleans and the people in New Orleans, but kind of the fact that we should all be lucky that we don't have to go through that, or haven't had to go through that. Because I feel like once you go through a natural disaster, something you really can't control, you could relate and understand more on that half. And that was what my informed speech was about. Thank you.